Good afternoon, Flosstube. This is Kimberly Ann, and I'm back with video number 7. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you like something that you see today. If you're a returning subscriber or just a returning viewer, thank you so much. I'm super excited because we finally got past 50 subscribers. So at the end of this, I'll tell you about the giveaway I'm doing. So stay tuned. If you have to be a subscriber, so go ahead and like and subscribe the channel so you don't miss any future content. And share it with your friends. Maybe they want to join the giveaway too. This is my channel that we discuss cross stitch and sometimes other stuff, but 99% of the time it's cross stitch. I hope everybody is doing well. We are all staying at home, just hanging out, kind of getting a little stir crazy. I've been getting a good bit of stitching in, been getting some work around the house done. My husband's got some outside projects he's going to start working on. At the moment, he is still working, but who knows? We don't know what's going on day to day. So hopefully he's got a good bit of stuff to keep him busy because he does not like to sit still. Okay, so enough about that. Let's jump right in. I have a few things that I worked on this week, and I actually finished 4 projects, I think. So let me start with those. So last week I showed you that I was working on my George and Martha from Plum Street Samplers, and I only had a little bit left. Well, I do have it as a completed finish. They did not call for backstitching, but I backstitched around the windows and the doors to make them stand out a little bit more and to give it more contrast against the house color. I see I missed a spot right here. I'm going to have to go back and fix that. But I do like the way it come out. I like it on this fabric that I dyed. However, I should have thought a little bit better about the house color against the fabric. So I may go back and border around the house with one strand of thread. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But for now, we're calling this a finish, which I'm super excited because I stepped out of March with a negative $179.03 for Stitch for Stash, but I have already knocked it down by almost $30 or $40. So I'm really excited. Well, actually, it's probably more than that. I haven't figured it up, but I've got a good bit of projects. So, all right. This is the next one. This is one of the Be Well and Stitch projects. This one is by Sue Hillis Designs, and you can find the pattern under the hashtag Be Well and Stitch on Instagram. But I use variegated DMC floss. I think it's number maybe 75. I think it's cute. I just used the scrap that was left over from the George and Martha. I like to use scraps for little things. I am looking for a dough bowl, so if y'all see a cute dough bowl at a reasonable price, please let me know because I have so many little pillows, and there's a bunch more of the little designs that I want to do, and I'm going to pillow finish all of them, so I'm going to have a little dough bowl to put them in. But anyway, I think this one is just adorable. It's really cute. I think I'm going to add some buttons and maybe a piece of string, like an extra piece of floss just hanging off the side, maybe a couple pieces when I pillow finish it, but I hadn't done it yet, so I'll decide as I go. I figured it says keep stitching. It looks like a needle, so we'll put some sewing notions on there to give it a little accent. My next one is another Be Well and Stitch. This one is by Cottage Garden Samplings. It is really cute. This is on a piece of 14 cal Aida that I dyed myself. It was to go into my Etsy shop. However, when I was dyeing it, I accidentally dripped another color from a different piece that I was dyeing onto the fabric. So I figure, what the heck, I'll just use it. So I've cut it up and I've used it for a couple different projects. And all of these counted towards my Stitch from Stash. The little ones were $5 each, and the other one was $11. I think $11 is what I claimed. Okay, and this is another one. This one is by Factura. It's really pretty. I like the I think it's called fracture type flowers. I like those a lot. I've seen a couple of designs for the Be Well and Stitch that has the kind of fractured flowers, so I'm going to go ahead and do those too. But this is also on the same piece of Ada. I have quite a few more pieces that I can probably get 3 or 4 more projects out of that piece of fabric that I have left. So that is all that I stitched on, except for yesterday. I did start this. I need your opinion. This is my very first time trying to stitch on anything besides 14 count Ada. This is 28 count Lugana. Does this look right? I mean, to me, I don't know. I have bad eyesight and I can't get my glasses right now, but to me, it just looks kind of messy. Am I doing something wrong? This is 2/2. Y'all tell me what you think. Maybe I'm just being too critical because I'm new at it. I'm not as slow going at it as I thought I would be. However, I am slower than I am with Ada, but I love the way the closer knit fabric looks when the stitches are complete. I've seen so many of y'all do the 28 count and higher, and I like it so much more than I do the holes that you can see in Ada. So I really want to get that done. And that one is Night Walk down by the blue flower. So it doesn't matter if I like stitching on there or not, it will get finished because I am dying to get that pattern finished. I just absolutely love the color scheme and the whole overall design. It is gorgeous. And besides, I really need to learn how to work on it because I do have some haul. However, it did not count against my Stitch for Stash for April because I actually ordered it 2.5 weeks ago, so it went into March. So it doesn't count. So we're still doing good. We're adding this month instead of subtracting like the last 3 months. But I did order 2 pieces of 32 count and a piece of 28, and I really want to use them. So we have to figure this out. That's it for what I've worked on. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some haul. As some of you know, I discussed it last week, I think, and the week before, and Bree over at Bree Stitching Stuff and Becky at Becky Getting Stitchy With It both discussed it on their Flosstubes also. We're doing, goodness, I am tongue-tied today. We're doing a stitch along for Mary Needleworker by Lindy Stitches. And Stephanie actually talked about it in her newsletter, I think 2 days ago. But it's hashtag Friends of Mary Sal. And I'm late to the game. I have been waiting for my floss to arrive for 2.5 weeks. And thank goodness it came in this morning. So I'll actually be starting it later today. So this is the fabric that I dyed for it. Of course, it's 14 count Ada because I'm just weird. I don't know. I just like Ada. But it is pearl gray with darker gray spots. I got the marbling. This is crazy how I do this. I mean, probably most people think I'm nuts, but I have the non-stick kind of stainless steel, like professional baking sheets because I bake decorated cookies and I bake a lot. So I put my fabric on one of those stainless steel sheets because they don't allow the cookies to get dark. So I don't know how they do it, but those cookie sheets are made to where the bottom color of your cookie will be the same color as the top. It doesn't allow them to get dark. So instead of putting parchment paper down, I put my fabric directly on the pan, but I bunch it up. So when I put it in the oven to heat dry it and heat set it, the marbling effect comes from where it is touching the metal. I don't know if it's something that in the chemical of the RIT dye and then the metal of the pan, or if it's just the pan is like slightly scorching it. I don't know. But I love the way it marbles the fabric. I do this a lot. You'll see if I coffee tea dye something, you'll see it has a lot of brown spots in it. I actually like those. I know some people don't, but I do. But anyway, it looks really marbled and it's just the same color gray. It's just, I dipped it really quick in pearl gray to make it very faint. And then I wadded it up. I drizzled a darker mixture of pearl gray, like I added 1/8 of a teaspoon. Darkened it up, drizzled it on the little high points, and then I stretched it out, left some wrinkles in it, and this is the effect I get. Excuse me. My allergies are killing me. We've been outside a lot and it is pollen season here in the South. But this is just some of the week stock. I didn't pull them all out. But I think they'll look really good on this color. I think it'll work. And I changed my skirt color from a seafoam to beachcomber because I like the purple and the greenish tint to it. So my skirt will look different than a lot of people's, but I think I like it. I hardly ever use the exact called for colors on anything. I don't know why. Guess it's my crafty side. My husband says I'm crazy, but I call it my crafty side. Then I wanted to show you this. I ordered this with no intentions to use it for anything specific, but I fell in love with it. It's called Old Glory by Weeks Dye Works. This is my first time actually ordering Weeks Dye Works anyway, but it is so pretty. I'm gonna try to figure out if I can use it on my my Uncle Sam's rickshaw pattern that I have from Lindy Stitches. I know it has like a little spot that has different color blues and stuff. I'm gonna see if I can change something to use that because that is gorgeous. I'm a little disoriented today. Like, it took me 3 days to figure out that today is Friday and not 3 days ago. So it's, being at home and not being able to do anything is driving me nuts. I'm a person, like, when I get too tired of being in the house, I need to go somewhere, and we can't go anywhere. So I do have some haul, which I told you about. I've been waiting for this for like 2.5 weeks, and by no means am I complaining. I'm so thankful that 123 Stitch is still open, and I appreciate that they're taking the extra time to pack our orders with care, so it is taking longer to get out. So yeah, please don't think I'm complaining, because I am not complaining. I'm excited that I can still order from them. But I have this. This was a new market release. It's called Minerva's Taxi. I know I've said a bunch of times that I am a Halloween fanatic, and so is the rest of my family, so this is perfect. My kids actually call my mom Old Bat or the Halloween Witch. So this will probably go to my mommy. I don't know. I might have to make two because I really like it, so I'm probably going to end up making two. One for her and the one for me, but yeah. So if you ever hear me talking about the Old Bat, it's my mom. And no, we don't find that disrespectful. That's been a joke since me and my little sister were kids. She thinks it's funny, actually. So here is my Lugana I bought. This is 32 count light taupe by I think it's just Weichelt. Yeah, I think it's just Weichelt. And then I have, or I don't know, who is that by? Yeah, I think that's what it is. It doesn't have on the label what it is. Then I have this. I think this is Picture This Plus. It is 32 count Legacy. It's just a little piece, 8 by 15, and it is Lugana. And this is really pretty. I ordered these for charts that I already have. I'm gonna have to sit down and figure out which one I ordered for which, because I don't remember. And then this one is 28 count Heroic Lugana by Picture This Plus. I don't know if you can see the colors. My lighting is terrible, y'all. I think I'm gonna have to start filming outside if my neighbors would ever quit making a ton of noise. But you know, they like to hang out, and especially now that we're all on the safer at home order. Yeah, they're ridiculously loud. This kind of has like a little bit of bluish and a little bit of pinkish tint to it. It is called Heroic. I'm pretty sure I ordered this one for Uncle Sam's Rickshaw. I don't know how it's gonna look. I guess I'll decide. I can't figure out how to fold this back. Goodness gracious, something is wrong with me today. Like, my brain is not working. Anyway, I think I ordered this for Uncle Sam's Rickshaw, and then I just decided, well, I'll look at the pattern when it comes in and see if I like it, and if I don't like it for that, I'll use it for something else. It's not like fabric's going to go to waste here, because I'm always working on something. And then, y'all, I know I just rubbed my face, but I have not left the house, so we're good. This is all the floss I ordered. It is a bunch. It is the rest of Mary Mary, and then I think Uncle Sam's Rickshaw, and one other that I don't remember what it was. But there's three charts worth of floss because I was missing a bunch. And then that's all for my haul. I didn't have much. I mean, I do have other haul, but not Stitchy related. I bought a Nintendo Switch and a couple of games. And I bought myself a new lawn chair with a footrest because me and little Aubrey, our almost 2-year-old granddaughter, have been sitting in the sun every day because they say the sun is good for helping with viruses and stuff. So we've just been sitting in the sun. We live in South Mississippi, so it's hot here. Today it's not hot. It's been relatively cool the last couple of days, but like last week we were in the high 80s. This week we're in the mid 70s during the day and the 60s at night. But still, I mean, if you're in the sun, it's hot. What else? What else? Let me look at my list. So all of my haul came from 123 Stitch. They are still taking orders. They're still shipping out. I know a couple of places I order from are not, but a lot of them are. So if you have a local needle workshop or a small business that you order from, please continue to order from them if you can afford it. I know a lot of people's out of work, but I mean, even $10 orders will help. So, and I'm sure they would appreciate it. So that's something really funny, y'all. Okay, so in May of last year, I had weight loss surgery. And, oh, my nose is itching from the pollen. I was outside earlier. So one of the things they tell you is that you'll have lots of hair loss, and it is not uncommon. So, like, I was terrified because since I was a teenager, my hair has grown really slow to begin with. Well, I was so excited. I made it from May to about August. Hardly no hair fall. I mean, I've always had a good bit of hair fall compared to other people, but that's been since I was a kid. Nothing new. Then September came around, and it was like one day I woke up, I washed my hair in the sink, and when I stood up, I kid you not, I had like this much hair in the sink, and I panicked. And then I brushed it, and I had like a whole nother heaping above my hand pile of hair. So I called my hairstylist. She's like, okay, just come in. Because I hadn't had my hair done. She was like, let's leave it alone. You're doing good. You're not losing any hair. It's not growing right now, so let's leave it alone. So I called her and I messaged her on Facebook and I said, look, I just had this happen. Can you help me? And she's like, well, come in. Let's thin it out a little bit. Let's trim it. But we don't want to cut it too short, or thin it out too much in case you do lose gobs. So she said, maybe that'll help it grow. So I take my vitamins, and I stay on top of how I'm supposed to eat and everything. So anyway, we go through, I get my hair cut, I think, at the end of September. So September, October, November, it was doing good. It was instant. My hair stopped falling out. I guess I just hit that patch where it falls out. And then they said eventually after about 6 months, it'll stop falling out. So I was ecstatic. But I was scared to get my hair cut. So I went all the way through the winter until 2 weeks ago, I got my hair cut again for the first time since last winter. So I go in and get my hair cut, and I'm like, just chop this mess off because it's all dead and crunchy and it needs to be cut. Maybe that'll help it grow. Okay, so to the funny part. So I get my hair cut. 2 or 3 days later, I wash my hair, I dry it, and I look like a rooster. I have so much new growth. Do y'all see this? This is so funny. I'm so excited because it's growing, but I can't get this to do anything. And it's not just right here. It's through my whole head. And so when I wake up in the morning, I look, it doesn't matter how I dry it or anything. It's brand new hair. So it's going to do what it wants to do. But when I messaged her, I'm like, girl, thank you so much for this new haircut, but I look like a rooster this morning. You see it? And she's like, okay, well, I think that's a compliment. Good. I mean, okay. And I said, no, I love the haircut, and I'm so thankful that you cut it and now it's growing again. I said, but can you fix the rooster cone? And she just was like, sent me the little smiley laughy face and was like, haha, you'll be good. Just let it grow. So we are in the fuzzy hair season, you know, because we have a crazy high humidity. I live all the way on the coast of Mississippi, so it's like crazy high humidity even in the winter. So we're in fuzzy hair season, so the rooster cone is even worse. So I get up this morning and I dry my hair and I'm like pulling it with the blow dryer. And no, it just right back. So, you know, if y'all see me on Instagram or Facebook and I look like a rooster, that is why. But we ain't complaining because, you know, after all the hair I lost and losing almost 100 pounds, I'm at 96 pounds now, y'all. So, we're going to deal with the rooster cone. So, y'all just put me a little chicken face or something and say, hi, I like your rooster cone, and I will think that is the funniest stuff. I'm serious. It is just too much fun. I don't know. I get the giggles out of the funniest things. Okay, so what do we have to do now? Okay, so since I have tons of time on my hands, I have been finding new to me Flosstubers. I'm sure they're not new to any of you, but the 5 new ones that well, 2 of them are not new. 2 of them I've been watching, but I want to talk about them because I really like them. And then the other ones are new to me. So my buddy Nicole at Darvanelli Designs, she has the Flosstube channel, but she also does, she's a multi-craft channel. So she does quilting videos, sewing videos, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. Like she has stitch alongs on Fridays, the live stitch with me thing. So she has tons of tutorials. So go like her channel if you don't follow it yet. If you don't want to just watch cross stitching, I mean, she has something for everybody on there. And that is Nicole at Darvanelli Design Studio. And then my good friend Becky Kirch, she has her new one. I think she's up to video number 3, and hers is Becky Getting Stitchy with It. So y'all go give her some love. She is just the cutest thing. She's so sweet, and in one of the videos she has her baby Nala on there, and Nala is just like, I feel like that's my grandbaby. I see her so much on Facebook. She's just adorable. And that's Becky's Stitching Buddy. That's her baby, actually. And then, I don't know how I've never watched Sambry Stitches before. I subscribed to her like months ago, but I get stuck watching one trying to catch up. And yesterday was the first day I watched her, and I watched like a bunch of her videos. That's Becca. And I really like the stuff she does. She's really good. I follow her on Instagram. I've been following her on Instagram for a very long time. And she has a lot of neat stuff. Let's see. And then a new one, like a new Flosstuber. I caught her very first video, like as soon as she posted it, it popped up in my recommended for you. And that is Robin at My Life's a Stitch. She has some really nice projects. She's very sweet, laid back, kind of goofy like I am. No offense, Robin. Please don't take offense to that. But you remind me of me. But yeah, y'all should go like her. Check her videos out. And then Cow Stitcher, Kristen. I have been following her on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. On Instagram forever. Like, for so long. And I subscribed to her channel just like I did Sambry Stitches. But I never got around to watching her. And I started watching her yesterday. Y'all, she has the cutest FFOs. I totally need to like pack up my drawer full of sewn stuff or stitch stuff and send it to her and send her a big wad of cash and say, fix these for me. She has the cutest little FFO designs. And the funny thing is, on her video, she says she dreads doing it. She doesn't like to do it. I don't know if she feels like it doesn't look good, but girl, your stuff is adorable. I really want to pack my stuff up and send it to you. So that's Kristen at Cow Stitcher. So go show them Flosstubers some love. I mean, I watch tons more, but I don't want to list the whole list. I do about 4 or 5 each week. So, we're not doing too bad on time. We're at 25 minutes, y'all. Ooh, my stomach. Let's see. Oh, So the giveaway. Okay, so I had said way back at like video 1 or 2, I don't know, it was way back there, that when I got to 50 subscribers, we were going to do a giveaway. And I think last week, like a few hours after my video uploaded, I actually went from like 44 to 50. So I figured I'd just wait until I did this video to do the giveaway. So I have it here. I'm giving away, whoop, the Love is in the Air chart, because I actually had ordered 2 on accident. So I have the Love is in the Air. It has the floss to go with it and a fat quarter to finish it off. I did not include cross stitch fabric because I know everybody has their own preferences. Now, the floss is not the called for. They're close to the same. It's kitted up how I would do it myself. I like the called for colors, but I think these would look better. So that's what I put in there. I chose it the way I was going to do mine. So, but anyway, a brand new chart, brand new floss, brand new back quarter. So all you have to do to enter is you have to be a subscriber. Do not say giveaway in your comments. And I will be looking for the words happy at home. Because we're all sheltering at home. Everybody's getting stir crazy. Tell me what makes you happy about being at home. Is it staying with your family extra time? Is it the extra stitching time you're getting in? Are you doing home projects that you've been putting off because you didn't have the extra time? Or is it just because you want to stay in your pajamas and be lazy? My happy at home is that I get to do whatever the heck I want. I mean, I'm at home normal anyway because I'm a stay-at-home wife because my husband normally travels for work. So I stay at home. That started way back when my kids were in school. It was just easier with 3 kids, you know, because when my boys were in high school, my daughter was in college for the 2nd time and had our first grandbaby already. So it was just easier with my husband living in another state working for me to be home. So I'm a stay-at-home mom. However, with it being quarantine time, my happy at home is that I have everybody home with me. My husband and my oldest son are still working, but they're not out of state. And my youngest son is not working right now. My daughter is a teacher and she is remote teaching from her house. So technically we have everybody at home. So that's my happy at home. So for the giveaway, just tell me what makes you happy to be at home. I'm going to check in with one of my friends that's a longtime Flosstuber and get them to help me, but I will use the YouTube comment picker to randomly pick a winner. And then you can just comment below. I'll tell you on next week's video who won, and I will leave the information to contact me, and then I will get it in the mail ASAP. I can print a mailing label from home. I have my mailing products. I don't even have to leave the house to go to the post office. So I will get that out safely to you. I think that's about it. Yes, that's about it. Comment below for you long-time high count users. Comment below and let me know what you think about my Night Walks Down stitching. I don't know if I'm being overcritical. I just need somebody to tell me if it looks okay. Because if not, I want to pick it out and start over. I don't know. I've never, in my 25 years of cross stitching, I've never ever stitched on anything but 14 or 16 count Eta. So I just need y'all to tell me, does it look okay? Or if it doesn't, what do I need to do? I take criticism very well. If you want to tell me it looks like crap, that is totally fine. I'm okay with that. I just don't know if I'm being too critical of myself or if it really doesn't look right. And then, what else? What else? Ooh, yes. Next week, probably on Friday, I'll be doing my next video. and hopefully have some whips finished. I have not touched any of my old whips in like 2 weeks. So I'm going to try to get on Mary Mary. Well, I know I'm going to start Mary Mary today. But I'm going to try to get on some of my older whips and at least put a couple of stitches in them. My acrostic for April, I'm already doing good on. One of them was to start Night Walks Down and put 120 stitches in. I mean, I'll get that in an hour. One of them is to start Mary Mary with 120 stitches. I'm doing that today. And then another one was to do at least 3 start to finish Be Well and Stitch projects, and I've already done 2, and we're on day 3. So I'm about to knock those out. I'll probably knock those out before the end of the weekend. I do want to get more stitching in on my Long Dog Leap Day Sal project. The 29th passed me up, and I did not get any stitches on it. That was the weekend I sewed all those face masks, so I did not get any stitching in. I also need to break out my Halloween Quaker. I'm finally fed up and over having to rip out all them stitches, and I am going to get that motif finished and start another one. So hopefully I get that done before next week. And otherwise, I will be outside in the sunshine as much as possible. We need to get some fresh air, so I will be outside. I bought me a new lawn chair. I'll be kicked back in the sun. So if y'all see me posting on Instagram of me laying in the sunshine and stitching, being lazy, don't judge. I'm getting my vitamin D, and I am getting my stitching in. So please be safe. Please be well. Hopefully you stay healthy. Sending out prayers to everyone. Yeah, try to keep your family safe. We're going to get through this. We're going to make it. We just got to hang tight. We go on lockdown for our state at 5 p.m. today, so only essential workers are allowed to go to work, and we can go out to get groceries. Otherwise, we will be put in jail and fined if they catch us riding around or hanging out. So I should get a lot of stitching in, and probably my bank account won't like me because online shopping has become my new fun hobby. So everybody stay healthy. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to join the giveaway by commenting below. Bye.